What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we're going to be talking about the Bannerlord's epic champion, who was actually an OG from the first battle pass. Where the heck is the second battle pass? But yeah guys, he has stood the test of time. Amazing champion. When people tend to ask me which champion that's an epic that you'd like to start off in raid with, I've always liked to say STAG KNIGHT, because his kit is just so simple, yet it's so effective for the mass player base and what he can provide for your teams. So today I built him up in a Relentless, so we got ourselves a little Relentless STAG KNIGHT. We're going to take you for a spin, talk about some places where you may want to use him, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright then, so as I said, we built him in a Relentless set today, but there's so many ways you could build him. But I guess we should just start off with his set and what he kind of provides with his skills. So A1 attacks one enemy 2 times, each hit has a 30% chance, you could book it up to an extra chance, or placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Now when you think about places of the Fire Knight for instance, being able to have a 2-hitter on the A1, helping to take down that shield, and also a big version of the decreased speed, these are 2 really great things for the Fire Knight, and of course many other areas where this can come into full effect. Now heading into the A2 ability, it attacks all enemies and has a 95% chance, but if you throw in this mastery, the sniper, you can make this up to a 90, or should I say 100% chance of placing those debuffs. And he applies a decreased defense and a decreased attack, both the big versions, for 2 turns, on a 3-turn cooldown. Now this is viable for everywhere in the game. It's insane, because decreased attack, you're mitigating that damage from the bosses or the waves. Drop defense, being able to let your nukers hit a lot harder. You could bring this into mid-tier arena, or to be honest, back in the day we used them in like high gold 4, but obviously the meta's changed and it's not as viable. But as you're progressing, still an amazing skill to have, before Madam Ceres came in and just took his shine away in the arena. But yeah, really great. Clan boss, potentially some use if you don't have other decreased attack champions, or you just want to have 2, right? So you might have one with a 3-turn, this one with a 3-turn, and they kind of coincide. Maybe someone like Aox the Rememberer, just one off the top of my head. Then with his passive, it's actually really great for progressing in this game, because he places a 50% increased accuracy buff on an ally for 1 turn, each time the ally has a debuff resisted by an enemy. So when you're facing waves or bosses, and some of your champions don't have the highest accuracy stats, which can actually be really great for clan boss as well, this is a really amazing passive that does not have a cooldown, so you're able to consistently get that increased accuracy up. So let's just say my STAG KNIGHT has a 280 accuracy, right? That's like an instant 140 accuracy on top of my STAG KNIGHT, which I think is remarkable, especially for progression. Now we built him in a Relentless set, there's no need for it. As I said, he's very versatile. You can maybe bring in my favorite gear set, which is Perception from the Forge, which applies the 2 main things for this champion: accuracy and speed. The rest of the survivabilities and the crit rates, that's just kind of a cherry on the top of the cake. But in terms of what he actually needs, speed and accuracy to make your STAG KNIGHT viable. And Relentless, just a lot of fun because he gets to kind of proc those extra turns, get a bit of extra damage out, and yeah, it's just pretty cool to have. So in terms of the gear here, we've got speed and crit rate, we've got attack percent and speed, defense percent and crit damage. We've got crit rate on the gauntlets. I'm not trying to flex and put some crazy damage stats on him, just something that you guys can relate to, right? Defense percent on the chest plate, just to add to that survivability. Potentially you can go HP percent, doesn't really matter. And I've got attack percent on the boots. This is not something you need to do. The only reason I've done this is I didn't want to showcase a 270 speed STAG KNIGHT, because it's just unreasonable for most players, right? So attack percent, if you can do it, I must say he does hit reasonably hard against some of the enemy waves. So if you can get it with some decent speed, could be a good option, especially in a Relentless where you're taking extra turns. But 9 times out of 10, put some speed boots here. We've got accuracy on the banner, crit damage on the amulet, and then we got defense on the ring, just to add to his survivability. Overall stats that I built is 45,000 HP, He's actually got a nice base HP of 20k. So it's kind of pretty easy to get high HP on this champion. We've got a 2.7k attack. Without the attack percent boots, I'm probably looking at about 2k or 1.5k. 3.1k defense, which is pretty nice. 225 speed, 100% crit rate, 150% crit damage, and a 288 accuracy to be able to consistently place debuffs, including the Doom Tower. And of course, he's got that passive to help him out if he ever needs it, which is pretty great. Masteries. We have gone the offensive tree, heading down to the War Master. Reason being, once we get to those bosses, of course, for me personally, he's mainly a Faction Wars and Doom Tower champion at the moment. So War Master is something I want to be able to take down those bosses a lot more quickly. Then the support tree, heading down to the Sniper and the Master Hexer, which kind of extends that decreased attack, extends those decreased defenses, and also makes up for the extra 5% from his A2, only being at a 95% chance. So that's how I built my Stag Knight. Let's take him into a few areas of the game. And I might actually split this video in half. So we'll do some stuff on this account, and then we'll do the arena and the clan boss to wrap things up towards the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Faction Wars, it's not open today, which is unfortunate. I can't really do this tomorrow because I'm working tomorrow. But yeah, amazing champion for Bannerlord's Crypts. Definitely one of the main reasons why I could freestar this. Now, dungeons, I'm not going to take him into everywhere, kind of a similar thing. But with the Spider's Den, able to place that decreased speed, drop attack, drop defense for your nukers to nuke the Spiderlings, especially when you're progressing, or even if you just want to have another weakened champion to coincide with the drop defense, so Cold Hearts, etc. can finish up the job. So we're going to do Dragon's Net and Fire Knight. Now, what's a good stage to hit? Well, stage 20 unfortunately is the off affinity, not the biggest deal in the world, but I really want to showcase his kit. So I've actually put this team together, kind of a free to play option, because free. He was Battle Pass but in the 10x at the moment, and then a rare champion in Apothecary. Really just want to show the actual champion's kit instead of letting other champions take the spotlight. So let's go into this. Drop attack, drop defense, making sure that our champions are not going to be mitigated. Then of course, we have got Scylla the Drakes here and our Archmage helmet to keep them under a CC with the stuns. Ninja of course is here to wreck down that dragon once we get to the boss. And yeah, it's really going to work out amazing. So look at him go. Hopefully we can get some Relentless procs as well. I want to see that. Come on, Stag Knight. We want to see some Relentless. I feel it. He's coming. This one here is coming. Don't let me down. He let me down again. So let's just get through here to the boss. This dude is not proccing any Relentless. What is going on? There we go. He heard me. Before the video, I actually managed to see quite a lot of Relentless procs, and I was like, now he wants to let me down. So against the boss, of course, he's going to be applying those debuffs, and that's pretty much it. With the War Master damage on the A1 ability, able to help us take this boss down. Now, this is stage, was it 23? So it's going to take a little bit longer to finish this, but it's all good. I really wanted to showcase his skills here. But yeah, I don't know, this guy's really stood the test of time, man. When you think about versatile epics and raid, you can't mention any champion but Stag Knight when you talk about epics. Like, such a simple kit, and that's always what I'm a fan of. Simple but effective, and even if you don't use them in endgame anymore, Faction Wars, Secret Rooms, he still has some places for your accounts, so definitely worth the 6-star. So of course, Ninja here, take it down with the burns. Let's go, we're nearly there. Stag Knight, you better take the last hit, don't let me down. Apothecary with those clutch heals. Oh, I thought he was going to Relentless all the way through there. So 2 minutes 30 seconds, he pumped out a whopping 1.3 million damage in comparison to a Syl at 1.28. Very similar, but of course, completely different champions. So that was the Dragon's Lair. We don't want to head off the dungeons right yet because we need to go into the Fire Knight. Probably the best dungeon in my opinion for him. So let's just switch this team up. Alright, so I'm just going to keep 2 Cold Hearts here. Why not? We don't need to stretch it out any longer than it needs to be. But yeah, you're going to see how much utility you can have on the waves as well. And of course, once we get to the boss, if you guys are struggling with the kind of speed of the Fire Knight, right? When you're trying to progress, he's able to place that drop speed by 30%, allowing your allures or your other turn meter reduction champions to just swing through and pick up the slack, right? So of course, we've got Lord Genzen in here. He's making a special appearance for Lord Stag Knight. Come on, guys. Genzen's like, nope, I want to come in with the drop defense as well. Of course, we've got that drop attack to keep us alive here. I must say, Stag Knight, I believe, was the first champion that allowed me to do the Fire Knight without a reviver. Because he was bringing in two really crucial things for me, and yeah, it just really works out great. Come on, let's go. Allure. And boom. Now, hopefully we can see that decreased speed in action before Cold Hearts take over here. Alright, nice. Use that ability first. It's all good. Break down that shield for us. Keep that turn meter down. Decrease speed so he's not going to be able to get that turn meter as quick. I'm going to fly through some Cold Hearts. Boom. Drop attack just in case he did want to put that shield up by some chance, depending on your guys' rosters. Heartseeker's coming through. I'm not sure why they're resisting. I like 300 accuracy. Look at him flexing with those Relentless procs. Like I said, not needed at all. I just wanted to use it today. And boom. Oh, they're leaving it to Stag Knight for the last hit. There we go. Thank you, team. So yeah, as you've seen, really great champion for the Fire Knight, of course. Now, what we're going to do now is switch over to my free-to-play and let's try showcasing the arena and stuff, because I don't think you guys are going to see the full value of his kit when you're trying to progress. I don't even think a Stag Knight could beat any of these teams here. So yeah, let's just switch it over. Alright then, so let's take Stag Knight for a spin in the arena. We're currently in Silver 3. Now, I'm actually going to carry on a free-to-play series on this account with the kind of implementation of the changes of the arena stuff to hopefully get the Arbiter. So let me know, guys, have you found the arena a little bit easier when you're trying to progress? I think the main issue I'm going to face is the Great Hall bonuses. Now, it's all great changing the arena, but if we can't farm gold, how are we supposed to get that level 10 bonus? It's just a bit hard, right? So they definitely have to switch that up as well. So let's just face this team then. Kaimar versus Kaimar. Hopefully ours goes first, which it does. Now, preferably here, I'd want my Deacon Armstrong to go first, but I haven't got it tuned that way because I used my Stag Knight in the clan boss as well. But it's all good. We're probably going to wake them up, which we did. Deacon's going to cut through, drop their turn meters. Hopefully get drop defense on him as well. Finish up with the nuke, depending on whoever you got. And there we go. Pretty self-explanatory, and this is pretty much how you'd want to use him, even if you're going to gold, etc. Now, they're saying this team here at the bottom is the hardest for my page, so let's just give this one a shot. Not going to do too many. Really? He opened it up because I didn't have the presets ready. Alright, hopefully he can cut in here. There we go. Drop the fence. And yeah, we should all be good here. Oh my god, everybody's got reaction in 2022. Oh no. Please, poisons, kill him. We need to keep going. More poisons. No! That was your fault, Kaimar. Let's try that again. I'm not letting him off with that one. My god. I put the auto on again. Take it off. There we go. We wanted to sleep. Boom. We needed that reset to come through because we needed that turn meter boost, but there we go. And boom. That's more like it. Sit down. Yeah, I really showed that guy how to play the arena, right? Alright, let's just try one more. Oh my god, they actually changed a lot of the teams here because I was definitely struggling in Silver 3 against Gold 4 teams. Now, this is definitely a lot more farmable. Now, change the Great Hall stuff, and I think we got ourselves a pretty good farming situation going. Alright, boom. Boom. Drop turn meter, drop defense to finish off on the KO here. And finish them off. We don't need to do too much here. So yeah, if you guys do want to see that series, we are going to carry it on. So let's just finish off the video with a clan boss run. Of course, Doom Tower as well, really great for progression, similar to like the Dragon, etc. We've got the wrong affinity, but I actually use Stag Knight on the free-to-play, which I think is pretty cool. And that's mainly the main reason, and having someone like an Aox to coincide and help him out with that drop attack or extend it with his passive is a great way for like mid-tier clan boss when you're trying to get to Nightmare, etc. I wouldn't recommend bringing him into Ultra Nightmare, but not to say that it's not possible, because drop attack, drop defense on a 3-turn cooldown is definitely effective, but just many better options. So yeah, that is going to be all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if you have a Stag Knight and how you built yours. Catch you all guys in the next one. Peace.